Next, let's see what happens when a credit purchase is returned back to the supplier. So, goods to the value of 250 Rand are returned to D. Davis for credit. This transaction is recorded in the purchaser's returns journal at cost. So firstly, the invoice number of the transaction, the date of the transaction. The details in this case would be the name of the creditor, which would be D. Davis, the folio number, and then the amounts involved. 250 Rand under purchases returns and 250 Rand under creditors. Let's now turn our attention to sales with regards to the periodic inventory system. Firstly, a cash sale. Goods to the value of 300 Rand are sold for cash. This transaction is recorded in the cash receipts journal at cost. So we'll enter the document number, the date of the transaction, the details in this case will be sales. Because this is a cash transaction, we will enter the amount under the analysis of receipts column. This was cash coming into our bank account, so 300 Rand is entered in the bank column, and because it involves income, 300 Rand is also entered in the current income column. Next, let's have a look at a credit sale. Goods to the value of 1,000 Rand are sold on credit to B. Kolani. This transaction will be recorded in the sales journal at the selling price. So first we will enter the invoice number, the date of the transaction. In this case, the details will be the name of the creditor, the folio number, and then the amounts involved. 1,000 Rand under sales and 1,000 Rand under creditors. The effect of a sales return with regards to a credit sale is the following. Goods to the value of 400 Rand are returned by T. Botha for credit. The transaction is recorded in the sales returns journal at the selling price. So firstly, we will enter the invoice number, the date of the transaction, the name of the creditor, the folio number, 400 Rand under sales, and 400 Rand under creditors. Next, a sales return with regards to a cash sale. Goods to the value of 700 Rand are returned by A. Naidu for cash. This transaction is recorded in the cash payments journal at the selling price. Remember, a sale is recorded in a cash receipts journal with regards to a cash sale. So in this case, where a sale is returned, the opposite is true, and the payment is then recorded in the cash payments journal. So firstly, we would enter the check number, the date of the transaction, the details would then be sales return. Analysis of receipts can be ignored in this case, seeing as we are making a payment. The 700 Rand was paid from our bank account, so we will enter it into the bank column. The 700 Rand was an expense, and therefore entered into the current expenditure column as well.